If you see opportunities instead of obstacles, you're one of us. If you feel like your ideas are out of this world and nobody understands them, you're one of us. If you spend sleepless nights working on your craft, trying to do better than yesterday, you're one of us. If there are times when you feel confused, discouraged, and alone, then you are one of us. So together, let's face it.
Hello everybody, hello, my face is Samashi. Sanmonani, welcome to this episode. My name is Maibong, I am Speaker Mavimbela. Coffee, coffee. Yes,
I have a question before I even introduce myself. What is Zoyet Mkandla? Anyway,
yes,
hello faces. My name is Linde Lentle Wanjirun Joya, your co-host on Let's Face It.
It's time to face it, guys, and thank you so much for tuning in once again. Siyabonga, always siyabonga.
Thank you.
To subscribe if it's
yes.
time here, and follow us on our social media
Your
platforms so that you stay updated.
Totally.
Updated and face it.
Updated and a face. Totally.
We're very excited today, like we said last week. It is our first guest show. We have our first guest, and the topic let's talk about. Is Aniko ready? Are you ready, Linda?
I'm so ready for this topic because
Aniko ready, guys, for this one. You know, I'm really excited.
I'm excited for this one.
About Umjolo, the dating. Yeah, I said it. The pandemic. We're gonna be talking
Not a pandemic. We are talking about dating. Not a pandemic.
It's our relationship series, guys.
Yes.
I think we'll be doing a couple of those. We'll be talking about different type of relationships.
Yes.
But we are gonna start with the very anticipated one.
Wow.
The one being talked about
Every day.
Everywhere.
It's a start topic actually when you're with people you don't even know.
Why is it? Because I remember even in high school being a boring.
No. Who is who? Where ganjani? Coffee, who's dating? Who are you dating?
I'm not gonna answer that, but yeah, we're gonna be talking about relationships. Part one, Umjolo,
Yes.
amongst us as young adults. So,
Totally.
yeah.
And we have a special feature today.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Guys, thank you so much. We have our first partner, or should I say sponsor.
Yes.
We are partnering with one great brand. It's a local brand, and because it is winter, it is relevant to this time.
It is.
And they call it
Milo's
homemade
hot chocolate.
chocolate.
Ugh.
Check them out on their social media platforms.
Yes, please.
We've tasted it, and
It's awesome.
nice. Yeah.
We'll leave her contact details below, her page, everything.
Really
Please
nice,
check it out,
guys.
guys.
Check it out. We have something.
Yes. Just a little summary of who they are, what they do. So it's Milo's homemade hot chocolate mix is a mixture of good quality cocoa, full cream, instant milk powder, and refined sugar. These are the three basic ingredients. It is then enriched with healthy spices, which are cayenne pepper, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Oh, that sounds delicious. Especially during this cold time. So please do check her out. She's a
Sugar. What? Sugar something.
sweet tooth. Sweet tooth. Sweet tooth. Anyway. Please, guys, check them out.
Yeah,
Please
check
do
out
support
and
them too.
support
It's a
us.
local brand. Big ups to Eswatini. Big ups to Milo's homemade hot chocolate.
Get it right, guys.
Thank you so much.
Homemade hot chocolate. Otherwise, as well as give it a try. Give it a face, man.
I'm so excited to even introduce our first guest.
Yeah, man.
But you're gonna introduce him after, so
No, it's still fine, guys.
We're going to
Mphumelelo, also known or AKA
drama
You
with
know
the
him on social media,
U, with the U.
Drummer, yeah. Yeah, he knows. But yeah, we're gonna be having this conversation. Oh, whatever. You always bust my bubble. Why do you like doing that?
Anyway, yeah.
So yeah, guys. But before we do that, I have something to show you.
Oh.
Before we do that, I want us to check this out. And yeah, guys, you'll also be seeing it.
Love is not all about money. Love is not all about money. Umjolo mundo lothi awuhamba kahle kuthi imali ngoba kwaka kwaqinwa njengelove lene emasaluni. Uyagibela emakhumbini ubhadale ngelove. Ingalo iyafakwa ngelove. Ipizza lapha etitolo ungakhona nje ukuthola ipizza uthi ubhadala ngelove. Kufuneka imali bese uyabhaba.
Gogo Eswatini for that clip, funny clip. But anyways, guys, thank you so much to Mphumelelo Drummer. Good job, put. How does it feel to be the first guest of this podcast?
What can I say? It's exciting.
No.
It's exciting. Is it my first time being in front of no, it's not. It's not. I've been on TV for several times. Yeah. It's not. So yeah, it's exciting. And what's more exciting is that I'll be talking about a topic that I like so very much.
No.
Yeah, like so very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Asengikunikete nje lithuba utithule kuma faces as our guest and ngiyathi kusojeke kuphendula imbuto.
No. Kona ngijagile. Yangichaza le topic le.
Yeah, it's a very exciting topic. Mm-hmm. I think what we want to discuss mostly or have to achieve with this conversation as faces, it is just to be on the same page as young people growing up, to say, hey, this is what we're going through, and this is what we face in our everyday life when it comes to relationships, more especially dating. But over and above everything, we just want to hear your personal experience, man. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there might get to say, I'm going through this, and you had Mphumelelo and also just that type of conversation.
Okay.
How would you define, Linda? How would you define Umjolo? How would you define Umjolo? Let us hear your definition first.
Okay. What can I say? For me, Umjolo, firstly, nje, like I always tell people, Umjolo is a basic need. It's a basic need. Bekufuna basitshele ngisho primary kunababala ama basic needs ukuthi nekudla kunempahla kuna yini lokho street shelter and then umjolo. I think for me umjolo, okay, according to my understanding, there's a difference between dating and a relationship. Dating is getting to know a person.
Okay.
Yeah. Like enjoying, spending time together, having fun and all this stuff. And then a relationship, it's a union.
Yeah.
It's a union. Like you guys know each other, but now you're
choosing to unite.
Exactly. So, according to my understanding, Umjolo, it is something that helps a person to achieve a goals.
Okay.
Yeah, because in most instances, kunetimbo longeke sotende nabangani bakho, kunetimbo longeke sotende nehlobo, kunema goals longeke so achieve nalabamlabo ngeke so achieve wodwana. But then since sekunemuntu la kuwe, you always make sure that you want to make that person proud. Yabo. So that is how Umjolo is important empilweni.
That's why we consider it.
Yeah, it's a basic need. It's a basic need. It's a basic need. Tinga ukuthi ngangibulali but nje.
But Linda, do you have ways you know? I will want us to just check on Google, not to say what you're saying is wrong, but I will want us to have maybe a kind of some semi-professional type of definition.
Oh, so you think I'm not a professional?
No, I got jawaban na.
No, I'm not understand.
Yeah, can you just
actually, Mphumelelo has just said what Google said.
Okay.
So there is a difference between dating and a relationship. So dating is number one. It's just getting to know people or a person, and you have every right to actually just say, "I'm done." The word that can differentiate the two is commitment.
Okay.
So that's literally what Google said. What he said is what Google says.
I'm
So
a professional.
he is a
That means I'm a professional. That means I'm a professional.
My mom, please.
No, you are a professional. You are a professional. So, having defined that, but here is the trick, Mphumelelo. You're saying dating or umjolo, it's a need. Basalele mosike. Basalele sikole sathi ukuthi utawukhona umjolo nesikolo. What do you mean? I want us to talk about that. When you discovered or when you came to the realization, you know what, this for me it's a basic need. How was your reaction, and what can you say about that moment, knowing that, I don't know, maybe a kaigin when I back encourage. I mean,
Good umdala encourage a lot. And there are reasons.
Because I think lenye indolendega as we are growing up and knowing that there's a particular time to come where then you will do it. But what can you say when it comes to the time frame or the right time to start dating or what?
Okay, as for me and my understanding, I don't think there is specifically a right time to start dating.
Okay.
I think it comes natural.
Okay.
And lolo kwenda ukuthi batali nebafundisi nani ukuthi bakukhute lokho. Ngilokuthi nowadays, actually in our century, umjolo sesiuguculele sawandala nyendo. Yabo. Because according to Siswati, umfana uqala kusomana kana 17 years.
Okay.
Yabo. But then lese kwendeka nyalo, umjolo sesicansi kulala.
Yeah.
That is why batali bazama ukuzivimba. That is why iBhayibheli lisho ukuthi lithambo lingalinyakatisi sengafiki. Yabo. Ngalokuthi lele sekwendeka nyalo lembo seyiguculelekile. Sekucala ngembo lekufuna ngagcinwa ngayo.
Yini lento lokhuluma ngayo? Because usoluthi into.
Ngishito kulala.
Oh, lento.
Kulala. Yeah. Lembo le ugcina ngayo kunesikhathi sako soshadile nani. Gona le century yanyalo konakela. Kusonakalele emhlabeni. Kusonakalele. I don't want to lie.
Get wrong. Where did it get wrong?
I think it's the food we eat, and next nyalo technology vele seyifundzisa kakhulu ngalento leti. Yabo. And sibantu sinengadi. Vele uyatsinzeka. Waba nemuntu wesifazana kuba khona lokutsinzeka ndlela thithi. Sekuncane lokufundziseka ukuthi okay, nakwendeka so wenda njani. That is why kufuna besulingisa Joseph uyabaleka. Nakuthiwa kunemvolo ngekumelelane nayo i-sexual temptation. Angasho ukuthi ngumfundisi nginceke Jesus. Hey Nkosi yami. So
yeah, sorry to cut you short. Yes. I don't want to put second dlule na part 9. Sikhathi singakafiki according to Che. When does one identify ukuthi isikhathi sesifikile? Like you're saying, according to Swati, it's 17 years and all that, but now things have been turned around. We get that, but we want to just face it. Mphumelelo, tell us, Guti, how about the kid that is 15, 14, the grade 6, 7? I don't know when wacala nini.
Yo ngangibuti. Okay, kujola mina ngacala nini? Yo bengisomana mina Nkosi yami. Bengisomana mina. So kujola nje kusichona sengiyajola ngiyajola. No, hayi emadlwane. And futhi ukulungisa lokho nangithi hayi emadlwane angisho ukuthi kucala kulala. Exactly. So I think ngacala when I was in Form 2 if I'm not mistaken.
Form 2.
Yeah, if I was not.
That way you were how many years now?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Yabona isibosa ngafika ku7.
But ngalokuthi sikhulele embabani. So kukhulele embabani etiningi lento lotibonako lo bese siyathawukela lokuchazwa kude kanganani bese kufuna ngilokuchazwa ukuthi khamba intombatana la celeni kwakho.
So there was that longing to have a friend, let's call it that, a friend that is a girl.
Yes.
What sparked you to want to have that friend that is a girl? And I want to believe it's against the odds or lama odds la bekwa family batali nan because I don't think ukuthi by that time beso ekhaya beso or noma esikolweni bese bakumukela mina ngikhumbula nje esikolweni bebashaya abajolako nan but kahle ngifuna strive to the point ukuthi what is it that made you have or when did you identify as now I've got this feeling ukuthi I want to have a friend that is a girl?
Yo ngathini nje I think ngilokthi one nje uva ngathi songumjita ubonakala ne girlfriend yeah nalokthi like njengoba ubona ku TV almost everything almost my secrets akho you sharing with your female companion if I can say so ngasho ukuthi ngilento leto cause yabona mine bengisho nje kujoleni kwami inzaba yokulala beyikhashana kakhulu nangisaqala nje bo form 2 bengichaza nje ukuthi ngibona ntombatana ngichaza ngilokusoma ngivanga sino sengimjita sengilcroftman yabo so I think uyaphenduleka
ngiyaphenduleka I don't know if you getting what you're saying but then that means for you skats bese sifikile by that time would you say so or it was just you so bekuganga
not really
the
I think it
was starting to kick
yeah cause njengoba ngisho lembo lena kude la kufika khona isikhathi sekufikile uva nje la ku system yakho yabo angathi lokho singachaza kanjani but nje uva la exactly cause cause bese ngathi ukuthi umlo omhle ngumlo kanjani no bengabi ngaleliso
I was really late.
That's common with girls.
Yeah, I was
common with
I
girls.
started dating like really dating. It's in Jane boyfriend. Oh my gosh. When I was 16, 17. Complete in high school.
Yeah. Anyways, besumpoke doesn't good. Yeah.
Doesn't good. Hey ngoba hayi ngiva ngathi utasishwila. Bekufuna ungamnikile mic ngoba utawusuka as-attack njalo timbite mambombatana.
Anyways, Mphumelelo, moving forward, you had said when you were dating by that time, Bokashane with sex and all that, and you also mentioned Loguti. Truth be told, now things have turned around.
Yeah.
There's sex involved.
Yes.
I don't want to be personal and say, are you having sex in your relationship? But so much painful.
Nangcabanisa nabafundisi.
The thing is, let us face it. There is sex nowadays. Basically.
Yeah.
Related.
Yeah, and it's a myth. Good say relationship kuze 7 kufuna kube na sex.
But that's what people they are saying.
Yeah.
That's what we are saying as young people. I think faces, please do share your comments. What do you think? Is it a lie or is it a myth or Umjolo uyasebenza invela ngaphandle kwe sex? Asisife. Uyasebenza invela Mphumelelo. When uyakusebenzela yini wakho phela njengengceke kulemele kushada.
Eish, nongicambise manga. But nje asichubeke nembuto wakho. Okay, no, angikhulume iqiniso.
Please.
Angikhulume iqiniso ekukhuleni kwethu nekukhuleni babane. Kungende engagcina ngiunderstand ukuthi why batali na netinqeke nebamla abadala ukuthi basikhude ngemijolo nani.
Yes.
Cause once naqala kucabuzana, naqala kungena endlini. Ingadi le. Kunetimbo there is why ukhanza ukuthi labanye bambu sebalele nebamla bangathanzani nabo. Bendi mistake bangena endlini bacabuzana nani. Cause ingadi and ingadi yazi yaqala kugijima kuvaleka lengcondo.
Okay.
Yabo. So, okay, anyways, angijagele embutweni wakho. According to my understanding, according to my experiences, is sex, it is what has caused many relationships to kuthafe nje. Kuthafe. Ngalokuthi thina sibese sakha le my relationships nge base lengasiyo. Sex is supposed to be the last thing. Yabona. So, I see go important kangako because lokho umcoka relationship ngiletimbo letfana nabo loyalty, bo communication, bo trust, bo compatibility.
Lo munye utawuthi loyalty yebo uqinisile. Loyalty ukuthi ulala nami kuphela. You should be loyal because ulala nami kuphela.
Nayo ke lenkinga lesende kanyalo. Angithi nasi ku relationship. like ngishide ekuqaleni kuthi relationship i-union like i-commitment. So nangithi mina you are not loyal to me, it means you are now committed to someone else besides me.
It doesn't have to do only with sex.
No, it doesn't have to do with sex. Yabo. So sex ngasho kuyinangegcina because imbole yendekako na unganaka kahle bami labadala baya lokwenda ukuthi balaste kakhulu emijolweni nani especially abakatseni because ngileni vodabo TV nani nabo social media lesekwende ukuthi ngathi sex nawo nalokudlala esikudlako lengadi vele seyihlala egijima.
There's something called sexting. Have you heard of
yeah ngileni letho leni leyo vele itogijimisa ingadi itawugijimisa ingadi uyabo so vele kudibana neni kwenu kuloko sexta kwenu
ekhaya mina
uyatendisa so hleti kangaka embabani
no but imini othi soliyangihlula nanyalo uzubone lokuthi
yeah nama angidli othi no mina nginyaswa ngilokuyibuka ukuthi angidli ngoba ngilokuyibuka kunalembole yendawo nawo phakamisa lespoon kancane.
I don't think I have more than 3 months ngivile ngayo. This is something
but for sure bokwenta ungadi lokusi sexting.
Okay. but yeah, man. I hear you. Basically, what you're saying is that because of media, not because you're pushing the blame or what, because of media, your social media, your TV or whatsoever.
Yes, la masophis nani. Sekunana khona nje nakubekudlala nga9 Black Door. Ivele wasemanga sekhanyeni kakhulu now. Bekudlala yabona around 9:30. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken ga cabanga ke kulawo bayasho kona ukuthi 18 mina angifuni icambe manga ka nasakhula bekhwabe kwendeka nga12 uyabo lokuthi nelicamera leni namlomdzala nelicamera leni mkamlomdzala so sekamerweni nciphisa ivolume thine sibeke phansi sibukele lokanga12 sibonile singa12 kwendeka sivile nasesikoni kwendeka nga12 so waze wacala wa mention athi 18 SN banibani umbantu ofuna kuyibukela lembole uyabo uyatbo lento lefana naleto anyways ungikhathe ngikhuluma naye indzaba lemcoka lethi why my relationships besaka akasalasting ngalokuthi ana njani nesex kunento letka so like le relationship yena nakhe based wrong sex physical what yabo
mina awuthi commit singakavani.
Yeah, sekanjalo. That is why my relationships angasalast and I don't want to lie. Lokho bese kwendeka angisilemboyeni siyakhe physical touch. Nani. So ezinkhula kuba niyawencala ama stages e relationship kuyaphela bo honeymoon nani senicala nekucabana sekuncane kuba physical. O esilomunye sohamba soba soyakhashane. Bamla abadzala umlomdzala yahamba yosebenta 6 months le yinda mave bo Russia nani abuye make noma babe angake nje agiletika ngalokuthi lo muntu kuye uconnecte firstly yeah leqala kubo spiritual bo IQ kubo social connection nani uyabona ukuthi sex lapho ayikho uyabona so kulembo le nakwenteka lenkinga leto nakwenteka lokukhula lokho nakwenteka lokuba distant ema feelings ayafa just because lembo yethu yaqala ku physical touch yabo to show ukuthi sex it's not a priority when it comes to relationship, a first priority.
It's a cherry on top basically.
Yeah loko ningakhona futhi nani iqale kahle relationship yena because the first and foremost it has to be the spiritual nanjani yena ukuthi le spiritual mentality senu siyafana yini. 2 kufuneka bese sekuba nale IQ ucabanga kweni ukuthi nicabanga kanjani ucabanga kweni kuyafana yini and then social niyakhona ni connect niyakhona nicoca yabo ngiko majida ukhanisa majida incumbu dawusumtshela ukuthi ukumaphilo zathi I know ngeti because I relationship yeni yakhiwe ku base ye sex kana se lo social lo
kudlala lweseli
iswalo bathi uyaphuqdlala iswalo yabo so ngilembo le ndekako le lokuthi lo muntu siyaxolisa lento siyaxolisa so lemvo ikanja lokuthi lena ngijaneni yakheke kabi kanti nangabe bo social bakhona uyathi noma ukumaphilos noma ngani ngalokuthi thina azange sakhela ku base sex sizokhona ukucoca sihlale ilanga lonke futhi without even touching each other. I understand lembo le.
So basically what we should what makes Umjolo to unyise, what makes Umjolo to become a pandemic is the fact what according to what we are talking about and what Mphumelelo is suggesting to be the problem is the base that we create.
Exactly.
Umjolo.
Exactly. And you said tasinyisa.
If usetonda.
If usetonda kanjalo. Na sato hlanyiswa tibune mabhubs na usetosinyisa umjolo. Setos angisho ukuthi umuntu akangabuki ukuthi umuntu wakho kanjani mina vele ngeke nje sengiconnectela nentombatane lembi. I'm sorry to say bangani bami bayahlekana so
nganiyobukisa ngaye
no yabona
No,
exactly. And nebambane etkoleni bayahlekana so kufuna ubuke ukuthi lo muntu lona nagcina sishada sibane bambane mbana mngeke nabuye a depressed ukuthi sebamhlekile esikoleni ayibona lembole so so i personality imcoka but before ngathi personality yakho ang attractwe nguwe kukubuka kwakho then sengiyacala ke I get to know you.
Mphumelelo ngiyeva ngazuthi what we just talked about the base of where relations should be vice versa what we do nowadays and what you've said it kind of like answers everything that we prepared. But anyways we'll
professional
Banik we'll deep dive in. I want us to introduce the dynamic of money, like the clip that we were watching yakoko Eswatini.
Okay.
Uthi umjolo muni lona la kude khona imali tingalo tendiwa ngani kumele uthenge ipizza and all those type of things. One, why is it not necessarily why, but yeah, why is it that like the example ya le video.
Yes.
Gogo is talking about stingalo tendiwa ngani. Wara kumele umthengele ipizza. Akusho ngani ukuthi kuthengeka imali emjolweni because I all star imalini. Sakhuluma into nje lethambelana nemajita for once. Sithi sikhuluma ngemali sikhulumelela ukuthi sikhulumela imali related
and futhi thina gula kushiphile.
Lula nga 50 rand nje
ngomhlelo ula style uzusika nje mina kuyabonakala
uyakhala ufuna kungimalini
pinzo yakhala yathi kwabo kungimalini chini yo
but honestly guys, relationships and money, or not relationships because that's broad, umjolo nemali nowadays it has been made clear ukuthi actually ngaphandle kwemali. And I'm sorry to say I've been influenced to get to the point la nami ngiva ngazo actually ngaphandle. I think ngilothi ngiyadiza ngiyakuthanda ukudiza.
No, kudiza kumcoka.
It's key boo. It's key. Wena ngiyajabula boo.
No, kudiza kumcoka. Uyathi ukuthi kunalemvule kanjani?
Diza.
Uhlale uyabona wonke umjida uyadiza. And nasikhuluma sihledi udongitshatho na udiza. Bosisi bane athi man yekuthi le mali yakho utikhiphele bangakuceli
ebhuti
bane athi
uma ngabe ungakayifoseleli and mangabe kude uwadi ukuthi kude ngidakudizela
ngci
ngidakudizela hawu ngidakudizela mina 50 rand wekugcina le kumele ngubhange naleni imali yekwethu ngudizela
wakwaliva ithando leMbatana wazofuna kubhada kumphi imali yama stand yo no bane athwa yakho umdala lengo yakho bathi linto tasicocela
anesidizeli ngane lindeni asiniketwa ngane ma asenisiphi
because imnanzi imali leMbatana 20 rand imnanzi imali leMbatana like the feeling you okay my girl provided
only until 20
$20
why don't we give you money? I don't know. See,
Ine mama phela mama.
You're joking.
Uthi mlungela dinga 100 ngagcina ku 180 futhi lokho angisajoli.
But ngathi kusadlala lapho kudependa ukuthi wendani. Dependa ukuthi.
Anyway, asimdizelina. Angadi. To be honest, can I talk for myself? Because I don't know other girls. Really, they feel like, no, my money is what is mine is mine, but what's yours is ours. Some feel like that.
Yeah. But
me personally, I'm not like that. I share. I believe sharing is caring.
Your days account.
Mancon, yes.
But kulembo lena, I think it's natural. Like njengoba kuseBhayibhelini nje ukuthi a man is supposed to provide.
Come on.
Yabona. So
preach.
So kulembo le intombatane angathi lokuthi yadaleka kanjani and kufuna wadi nawe sengashadi ukuthi make noma ngithi umuntu wakho angakucela imali anayo imali yakhe la and lomlo imali yakhe akayisebenzise inventakhe utobona mzukwana so shankara wena uyobona ukuthi intombatane yaphana imali yabo bahlale bathi ubona nasi inayikuthanza but ubona naso shankara ukuthi intombatane inayo imali yabo la bangakucela imali like ubone ukuthi kudela uthola endlini ana aholile but kudliwa imali yababa yabo ngalokho sibona natural vele but sine beva ngathi asikwadi kusebenzisa kahle imali so nabathethele imali basenda lo mnyu ngamiphi imali embawo lokho umphile le mali wena wathi ukuthi uthi imali umbona chamuka neOlster yakho ngale yakho imali yabo so kudiza it's biblical kuseBhayibhelini a man is supposed to provide for umuntu wakhe yabona so lamajita langadizi kude futhi umfana longadizi man
but ke Mphumelelo
nalamagovu
asibe honest kunemehluko emkhasini wekudiza nekuthi bese sebaya kuhwaya
no yabo
and unfortunately as gents sesaba nelihawuthi lele nda lamanye amagents ukuthi angasadize at all
yes
yabona
but ke njengoba usho nathi kunemehluko kudiza akuvimbeki lokhona kukuvika ngilokhwayo
okay
ngilokhwayo because kudiza according to my understanding it's providing imoto waba nemoto noma ngabe uyithenga ngelona uyayinaka le moto le ngibekisa ngoba igirlfriend usengamshadi lo muntu but nje umuntu wakho uyambona kusenhloko akuhambi kahle uthi imali uyathi ukuthi uthi imali utombukelela yini yo mina ngiyathanda ukubreaka ngemuntu wami mfethu ngiyathanda mina ukubreaka ngemuntu wami yabo so nangiva ngathi hayi khona man baby nangamfaka achine iponytail yabo lembo leyo
ngibulawa ngilokutshela
phela yabona lapho vele ngilodiza akaka ngicele lo muntu but wangihwaya kungihwaya
kukhona ngilokuthi every month sekumele kukhokhe wena le mali yeke yokuchina asekathi nje unayo
ngilokutalela nyoni because kuyendeka khansi ngiyasebenza akasebenzi noma ngihasla ngimba nesikole usetertiary nani ngiyati ukuthi ekhaya kibo kanjani yabo so lo mloyo ude ngiyati ukuthi ude yabo and kulokunye most of the time intombatana nayikuthanza ayivamisi ukucela but bese kuba ngomjidana ohlakaniphile ubone ukuthi okay kunembolekaso hayi ukuthi uzama nakhona because inyalo imbole seyendeka abantu seba understand ukuthi umuntu unaka kwendela tinbo usuka afuna ku control but then I'm your man. I want to support you like
because
I'm modifying my girl yabo kuthi batomthatha noma kunjani la mhlabeni kanjalo indvo nayo yakho iyagcina yakho ngeke futhi uyivimbe noma ngendani noma ngazowendeni ngisho ubona labo lama blessers akubantwana nje ngilabafati babathathela banemali yabona so lembo ila ekuthenini aswayani ngiyakusita cause ngiyabona ukuthi you lacking someone
to the need that now I understand why you were saying Umjolo is a need because it goes back to the need if the relationship for both of y'all relationship in need you will know where to preserve and you will know where to use. In fact, there won't be any to use each other. You will know where to preserve it. So we are having a conversation about it. Hey,
nakhona akasho lokuthi futhi abavami nalokho sibemekabi vele nje lo mbathi kuluma inhloko but sale ngikufunzisa ke Mavimbela ngiyamfunzisa linde enibambatane kuze uyithengele lekudingako ayibuti uyivana nicoce kuthi okay kunemabhutsela wathanzile uvalela mlonyeni wakho la uhambe uyothenga lamabhutsi ubuye umnike
into eyincane
let intwi ayilabo sex beni hayi
the right way as Mphumelelo. Let's put it the right way.
Yes.
It goes back to foundation and all. Yeah, Losesla. Spiritually, emotionally, we haven't even touched each other.
exactly
As soon as I say, Yati baby, I saw these lovely boots in Woolworths. I want it. Or maybe that day was humble still window shop. I was like, oh, what lovely boots. Yeah, I'm not saying buy them.
Cause ngathi isikhathi uzathi mzukwana ngiba nemali ngiyawathenga
Yeah, but I'm not saying.
vuleka ke clever hlahlamba
I think.
vuleka chacheka ke lapho
Thank you, Mphumelelo. I think that's where let me say that's where then I'll if nyasho maybe there'll be lots of things maybe even if you don't sometimes lange move sometimes kuyasho ukuthi yati baby nje as am ipom ke lokule epom leng 20 just a little scrunchie to hold my hair. That's when you long dots what's it coffee uyangidizela yabona
no so you're comparing.
I'm not saying not cheating, but of course it goes back to what Mphumelelo is saying. Good, the guys are also looking.
exactly
So if you relax, that's another thing I want to ask. Why do you guys relax? Why do you relax? Sesingenile ke emjolweni. Seni relax like yini lenfole. What is that?
Ish awubutelo cause mina honestly speaking and angendele ukuthi kumbe ngifuna kutenda lo ngcono nani mina one thing I understood ngemjolo cause vele kuko konke umjolweni kufuna utibute ukuthi ujolelana why you need relationship what are you benefiting from that relationship cause inyalo bamvu kuma relationships ebachaza kushutha thombe bahambe ma outings bende in nani yabo. The moment you understand the benefits of being in a relationship, the need for being in a relationship, that's when you will understand Gutsi a relationship is work. You don't relax. You don't relax. Cause in vekala like nema stages in relationship. Yabona honeymoon. Honeymoon wenda gong. And then bese kuba na second one, the crisis stage. Lapho ke nglayisuka khona and most of my relationships don't survive that stage. They don't survive that stage. Yini inkinga si relaxile and kuko konke sibone honeymoon sine satitshela ukuthi this is the perfect relationship for me and then nasekufika le crisis stage wena ncenye sekhaza sofuna relax akani ngilase kufuna kucala kusetshendo khona yabo so kuyinkinga I relationship it's work kuze ngisho senishadile ngumsebenzi cause onke malanga kuvela timbo letinsha lekufuna nanjani ma humans nani sekunebambana sekunemishado nani yabo so mine I don't think there will ever be a time lang relax akhona emjolweni and in most of my relationships avamsa kufa ku crisis stage lapho ukhanza ukuthi sengilwa ngedwa hey linde yathi vele kukahle namhla ku right ngidawubuta kuwe why ngiyati ukuthi kumele ngakubutwa mina but
No, it's fine, bro. It's a conversation.
yeah why yini ukuthi you girls I don't know whether you were not taught or you don't know anything you angathi noma nilek knowledge yana crisis stage like you guys when it gets to the crisis stage most of the time man batana chance to cheat evangathi soshintshile nani kanti vele crisis stage ngila sekuvela the differences ngila sekucala khona nama arguments nani so yini nima cowards or what or cause lekuvamisa kwendeka ukhansi nakufika le stage leso senibuka indlela tekuphuma kuneke mfana lokukusomako laceleni and uva ngathi nalithando sibili yabo angathi lokhu kwentiwa yini cause yo anifuni kulwa like you guys don't want to fight for relationships. You don't want to fight for relationships. You want to fight in a relationship, but you don't want to fight for a relationship.
I think it is lack of knowledge. Would say, you can just be told, there's a honeymoon stage, and a honeymoon stage does come to an end, but not fully. I'll talk current relationship. Yay, sangena crisis. A lot of times, and I did tell, lots of times, I'm going. Lack of knowledge. You need to sit down. If it's the right relationship. It's lack of knowledge. We don't like fighting. I don't know why. Fighting for, I'm going to hold and I'm going to build. Or, I fought Lapago honeymoon stage where I was trying to remove all the bees next to be the first one, to be the one. When I fought, it's your time to fight. But when you say you're lacking, I'm going. So lack of knowledge. We don't like risking it. It's just like we're also not problem. Remember, we're not problem solvers. We're emotional beings. So I say, yeah, I just wanna go. So that's also another thing. I'm an emotional being. Why do you want to solve this thing? I want you to say no. It's gonna be okay.
What would you say? What would you advise Mphumelelo or a guy to say this is the way that he should handle his girlfriend during that stage? What would you expect the best boyfriend to do for you or during that stage when you get to crisis stage?
Sit you down and be the man. He must be the man. Don't because now we have a problem. There's this thing of saying 50-50.
And it's
a
wrong.
Relationship is
it's
not
wrong.
50-50.
It's wrong.
How do you mean?
A 50-50 in a relationship, I'm the man, you're the man. That was the 50-50 was never meant for relationships. Let's start there. Even in a relationship, when it comes to numbers, it's more emotionally. Today I'm at a 20, you're at an 80. Emotionally, not this thing of no, I'm also going to be thick-headed. So back to your question, I would say he must be a man. He must sit you down and tell you that, listen here, we're struggling with communicating, we're struggling with this, I'm seeing this and that. What do you think we should do? Us girls have a tendency of saying, I don't know, what do you think? That's what we do. Then you say to me, okay, then put goals. Have realistic goals. That helped me also. Umjolo would say, okay, this 2 weeks, this is what we're going to do. Now we are in 2 cents. You'll hear her say, oh, okay, baby, how about this? Can we take a walk if you guys are neighbors? Can we do this? Then you'll see it. So be a man, guys. Lead. Be a man and lead.
Okay.
That is my
okay.
advice.
No, ngifuna lena ngiyayifuna ikahle kakhulu. Ngiyayifuna ikahle kakhulu. Yathi ukuthi there is this thing on Alinda in this crisis stage. Like go crisis stage. Like usually the love fades away in both of us. Yabo. And then lapho sek exposeka lama differences. Yabo. So like basic honeymoon besibola vitovi nan and nyalo sekufile lo kwanami ngiva ngathi angisekho connected kuwe uyabona but then ngalokuthi thine nawe I connection yethu icala spiritual IQ nan lokubese sekwenta ukuthi survive le relationship leyo it's the first 3 mabom it's the first 3 the spiritual connection IQ and then the social connection. So nakungekho lokuvele ngeke futhi kwendeke nalokuthi ngikhona lokuthi mina ngihlala nawe phansi ngalokuthi mine nawe asisakhoni lembo lebesihlanganisile isex and then nyalo sekuvela ama differences sekuvela ukuthi nyalo say I want to do me yabo imbo lebese iyendeka ukuthi ku crisis stage sekufile lama feelings but itsine sisafuna kuchuba timbo ngalendlela leya like ku natural ukuthi besafixana sisana njani yabo so angeke kube lula ukuthi utovuma na ukuthi ngikuhlalise phansi nana because usually kule stage leso I conclusion le maphombata and the conclusion ngandla le behavior because iyashinja behavior uyabona umuntu nasekuphelele ithando lokuthi okay lo mlona manish umuntu wami but kude lele ngufilako ngayi uyanginyanyisa ngivangazi nje uyangibangela isicansi nakuphethe ngishayela ngibangela isicansi uyabona so ngeke kube lula lokuthi sihlalisane phasi sikhulume nani ngalokuthi sonke sekuphuma labokopo sekuphuma labomkhatsha nencenye naye wakasimelane noma wakamamba vele sebudlungudlungu sekukaso so I think kuloko lokubese ku nakuseyilahleka lembobe ngifuna kisho man ngifuna kuzama kulungisa naye indzaba yakuthi we have to lead yabo go crisis stage it's not possible because usually mina I tried like in almost like ngutshela ukuthi most of my relationships bekafika for crisis stage because I'm one person who learns read watch about relationships I ask about relationships so ukhanza silendvo ngisheshe ngibona ukuthi sekunenkingi manje nina nisuke senale conclusion yekuthi sekuyachitha lo
I think when Mphumelelo, it goes back to what you were saying, just to bring this to, not to a close or whatsoever, but to drive this point home, because like I hear what you're saying. I think it goes back to what you were saying. The leading part, I call when there's a problem. The leading part is during proposing. So if I'm gonna come and propose to you ganing neliso mnele kuthi ngifuna secansini not liso lokuthi ngifuna sakhe something yabona then all by virtue of doing that obviously it is very already that relationship is short somehow so if base nguthi kubhlungu man if utowakha nemuntu ku the first few stages or the first few steps umthengisele vision ayithenge vision and try to connect with her emotionally or whatsoever and akuthengisele ukuthi uyaconnecta now or because uyamthanza lo muntu as a guy because I think it happens to us mostly lokuthi as nguthengisela and nawe ubonakala ngathi uyakuthenga kanti mhlawumbe akakuthengi uthenge emehlami rather uyabona and then by the time it gets to the point a crisis if you were the leader from the beginning you are still going to be in a position to lead when it's in crisis because already you have connected spiritually emotionally and by spiritual asikhulumeli lo spiritual wasesonveni kuphela sikhulumela lo spiritual wekuthi Mphumelelo the being connected with my bongwe the being no that's a wrong example Mphumelelo connected with Fezile or whatsoever female or my bone connected with Sibahle or so.
When I was also connected now.
Hey wena man.
Hey boshe shusho ngidosukuma la studio la ngisakuthemba. Nala mashetako nje angithusa.
But anyways I was saying I think the leadership begins when you lead when you propose you have to sell the right vision to that person because if umthengisela a vision yokuthi ngifuna ke eCameroon vele indawo eCameroon then mase nibe eCameroon bese sokuthi ke hayi because so convinced eCameroon so ufuna kuqala ke nyala kwakha from there then it's not going to be possible gani if you're going to sell a vision yokuthi say I want to connect with you I see a partner you knew that we can build on this that can satisfy the need lenginayo le ukuthi I have a need to have you then it's going to be when crisis come when problem comes you're going to be able to choose the vision over the problem too I think that's that. But anyways, moving forward, we've talked about sex being a need. We've talked about money. Naye ke lenye part le ngifuna siyithini. Mina nje, I used to say, and I'm so sorry to whosoever that is going to judge me for this. But there was a point la bengiva ngathi khona ngiyafisa kuba nelishukela. But then, besides that, nowadays there are these guys, labadzala, man, that they are going for this kids, and there are these bomagi, labadzala, that they are. I don't know who is going for who, but there are relationships. Lana minyaka lemkhulu le levisana buhlungu.
Yeah.
And you can't go to umuntu but they are literally invested into each other. What can you say about that? Is it the way to go, or is it because somebody else will say, "Mina bangihlula labanzanga yami." Being a young boy, I used to have those thoughts. They don't challenge me mentally. And when it's an older person or older, then I get to be challenged, and I feel like and age is just a number. Blessers and Bentens and all those. What is your take on that?
Yo, okay, firstly nje mina ngiyamsaba nje umlomtsala nje. Ngiyamsaba nje umlomtsala nje. Kulokunye lo kufike ku na in as much as ukusho ukuthi lo mlo usuke afunani nanani. But most of the time uyukhanze ukuthi lama goals or lama expectations from the relationship akafani. Because like I said ekuqaleni, a relationship has to benefit you somehow or the other. So nangabe most of the time you can't see umfundjena sekajana nomlomtsana akafuni ithando phese. Ubona imali, ubona in. Uyabona kusinyalo, it's the wrong reason for a relationship. The relationship ngeke isa ku benefita ngale ndlela uNkulunkulu bekawadale ngayo ama relationship. Uyabo. So kulembo lena nakulokunye yo kuyagugisana lembola. Do you understand ukuthi umuntu now relationship naye ngcine nifana? Imagine asofana namakelo omtsala. Imagine asofana namakelo omtsala noma nababelo omtsala.
Senginamasole glands but
ne behavior kwakho. So behavior komlo omtsala, uyabo. And kuloko
it's just a no-go, guys.
Yeah.
Face it, it's a no-go. It's not something that will. And we don't want to sit here and have this conversation as if we're encouraging it. We understand it's something that we're going through, something that happens. Maybe it's a trend nowadays, but honestly, guys, it's a no-go. And I want to emphasize. Sorry for taking this away from you, but I want to emphasize this, Gent. Asasiyekele ma 2K, man. For one, I ain't cars, man. For one nigga that is so old to go for a 17-year-old.
Can I ask you something?
Just because of the model. Anyways.
Like, okay, ngifuna lokubuta ukuthi now it's 2K usho umlonganani. Like, what should be the age gap? Okay, one thing I understand ukuthi like funa sik understand this much it okay nyalo sine nani sisebancane ukuthi singajola nemlona 17 or 16 nanani. But nje
sisebancane ezini kahle.
Nasisebancane ukuthi singajola nemlona bose nguye lelo sesemncane. Uyabona? But then
you get it. I don't.
You don't.
Sine nani?
Yes, lo phela sibancane thina.
Yes.
Like sinabo 21
20 years.
Okay, mabom angithi lo ntombatana nangaba sesenabo 17 18 nanana asese teenage ku wrong
kujola na.
Yeah. But nangabe mine ngina 35 ana 23 ana 25 ngesikwakhona kufuna kubeka ebaguga labantu mfethu.
Okay, I get that. I get that. I think what I'm trying to say is that you can't have 40 and date a 19-year-old.
No, it's wrong. teenager le.
I don't want to say age gap ithini kunjani.
Yeah, so ilungise kahle kenyana.
Umjolo, if here is my 2 cents on this. If you're going to be old enough to wonisa, if I am going to be old enough to be in a position la khona ngingamonisa nomuntu, ngabe ngimonisa esikolweni, ngabe ngimonisa in just behavior or whatsoever, or ekhaya isethi yasekhaya ngiye Joseph nesengithi asambe ngiphethe le Joseph ekhaya sebasala bawaridi or whatsoever, because neke phela naye vela khona kukusho ekhaya ukuthi uhamba nabantu yabona. But basically what I'm just trying to say is that as old guys and older guys asingobonisi bosisibethu
singaba exploit like ungamsomi umuntu noma ufuna ukujola nembulongeka lethela uthu etafuleni ngaphandle
akasingasho nasitafuleni nje empilweni.
No, angithi sithi litafula nje in general,
like uyaliteka
what I bring in the table yabo. So ungamsomi umlongeka lethe lutho nangjani
ngaphandle kwecansi.
I'm not nakhona lapho I'm not talking about money or what, like sesikhulumela nje ku IQ kuthi lokucabanga kwenu, what can you benefit from that person besides ukuthi wena ufuna kulala nemntana, ufuna kuphethe kumbalekisa nembana yabo. Lokunye so nemfati but so busy ngetinto mthetho nini Nkosi
sende njani thi siyakhala vele sima good boys thi ningaseceleli man bafethu ningaseceleli, but anyways
man but nje mina vele linde namhla nawe shaka yo nawe shaka like you guys, you ladies, what's wrong with you? Maybe when I've heard anyone or any girl kuthi kahle kuyini lokuthi nguphethe kahle is right konke, and I'm trying to provide with the least the least that I have. Yeah, well, I'm trying to support you and blah blah blah, and then peer pressure ubona abangani bakho behla kuma GD6 nani mina ngitehambela nga Blu-ray wami, so when ufuna kwehle intweni lezikulu and then nguphethe kahle konke kusharp, you getting everything like kuyini lokusibese senisishiyela abami labatsala ekhaya bayakunika imali ekurent abakunangjana nani, but why nisivise ebuhlungu so?
I think it's wanting to live a soft life. I've never done it. We actually had a conversation the other day, not with girls, but a guy actually said to me, personally, I also said, you know what, I know how to drive, but hi guys, imoto, I don't know what's in that. I don't know. It has that thing. But that's what you're saying. It goes like now Blu-ray, nine GD6, and everything's okay. I mean, I also have please faces. If anybody knows the answer, to be honest, Mphumelelo, I don't know.
Yeah. No, mina ngivanga singicela sibambe munye lo bamsa kwehle emotweni sesimlethe la ngiyadlala
negotiate. Faces, if you are a facer and you're interested in answering this particular question, we can do an episode on your own where you can tell us about the slaying type of lifestyle. I think, is it okay if I call it like that? Is it okay if I call it like that? The slaying type of lifestyle.
Yeah. Look, yini ufuna kusonga ngemali ebanthu.
Wa lo mnyumjida uyabona coffee wazothenga imoto ubokwathi ukuthi itakutela nje na 10 lokungenani wemacheri. Ngiyamangala wena ukuthi uthi Blu-ray.
No, mina kungisitile ekukhulele esondweni madoda. Kungisitile ekukhulele esondweni because mina
Blu-ray khona indlekatile nabo wabona.
Emambatana ayithanza imoto noma ungahamba ngel14 noma lo petrol nje angadi ukuthi ubendani. Yeah, angadi ukuthi ubendani. Umuntu umile eceleni komgwaqo ka hike but ufuna lift. Yabo ngeke vele tawuhlala ungamna nakehla lo mlotha asinombolo yabo and mina kungisithe mina wangayimisa imoto yami ngumele futhi nangibona ukuthi lo nto anginenkinga angimele inhlanhla yami ukuthi mina nayifika imoto yami umfundisi wami naka before siyithandazela wakhuluma imoto lemcwa kakhulu washo wangichazela ukuthi imoto itanani yabo wabala emambatana and then washo ukuthi washo ukuthi kule nto lethu kuba bangani okay
wabala mbamba
Yeah.
umfundisi.
Yeah, wa mention ukuthi yetana mama dane. So ufuna kusoma wena ngale moto. So ufuna kuba nemoto usoma.
Sure, gosh. Sekubuka nje ukuthi itanani.
No, but nje nawe ngibonile lokho. Hayi futhi yabhoma lipipe inkinga. Yey. Angathi lokuthi kwendekani la.
Sorry, I cut you short. Ngifuna nje ukuba show ukuthi vele. Because amajida yawo ayonisa.
Ewen, ubona ngisho umuntu lo Mgabe wemjida. Uyambo Robert Mgabe. Aphethe abantwana. Alanza athi le queen elimgogwini. Umangale ukuthi yini? Nayijiti.
Petrol nje.
Lo petrol angibathi angathi lokuthi ubena. Okay, kulokunye lesenkunakile amambombatane when it comes to a car, especially ama groovist. Athanza nje ukuthi wona nasesile mgrooveni kube vele nguye problem solver. Baby qeda silaza kuphi. Uyuzeke nje kanjalo uthi khanze vele sona amambombatane lena le. Wena kahlahle nguminister of transport.
Uma singakubeka nje.
Yeah, Minister of Transport kuthona kahle nedwala ukutshela. Utakunika vele ukufuna cause vele
at the end of the day.
Exactly. But wena kahle yena uyakuyuza. Yabo. So imoto.
Faces, ngicela nisitshele ladies because lindele ndlela na good girl kakhulu to answer that question.
Siswa sesonvele.
Ngicela nisitshele inani imoto girls.
Yeah, lo petrol.
Because like see gender si worried and siyafisa what inani imoto la khathi kiyo kuthi wena as a girl ungatfonseka kuthi ube because sizesibekisana ngabo Robert into nje but nje singaka inani please drop your comments below and if you haven't subscribed to the page do subscribe. Thank you so much. Asiqhubeke.
Yes.
Asiqhubeke.
Bese and I think ne topic lengivanga sisheshe sakhwesha kiyo.
Yeah.
Inzaba yabo sex nani kuma relationships. Sheshile.
I think we were going to go back there because I wanted to introduce the dynamic of soul ties.
Exactly.
Spirituality when it comes to sex and attachment and all that.
Yes.
Because bengifuna kubuta kanje wena Mphumelelo. It is said we have been talking about connecting first on a spiritual level.
Yeah.
And when we connect on a spiritual level with a companion or whatsoever, there is something that when we are talking about connecting in a spiritual level, we are talking about a soul.
Yeah.
Is soul in a soul.
Yeah.
And we're saying the right thing to do it is to connect by two without involving sex. Because sex becomes a cherry. It's sex, we want to believe it's a cherry on top. But lokunya that I've learned is that there are ties that are created during sex. Whereby they go deep. I haven't given myself into studying that they go deep to saying when you have sex, when the umbilical cord whatsoever, there are things that what is your 2 cents on that? What do you understand about soul ties and
okay
and the transferring of spirits?
Yeah. Like we all know and we have been told over and over again, and that is why the Bible vele liphikisa nje lembo yabo sexual morality nani because good sex we are exchanging souls, we deep connection nje lokho. And then when we exchanging souls, it means onke mademoni tonke inhlanhla atalinde ngiyadithatha mina naye kanjalo. Yabo. So lembo ye-sex lena ukhanza ukuthi ngibekise nje lokhambulala nani. Cabanga ncenye ngiloyo nemademoni akhe. Sekunemademoni lamaningi lamtimbeni wami. Ayalwa. And vele ato dominator even namalaxam. Yabona. So kulembo ye-sex vele lama spirit ngathi sexually transmitted spirits akhona ngalokuthi kusuke exchange ama souls ngiyaphuma ngena kulindenhle nayo ngena kimi yabo. So nakusengaka affect umuntu leto you won't know about it. Mina nje more than anything angusabi kumithisa, angusabi kugula. More than anything, I'm afraid of spirits. Sexually transmitted spirits. Lembo leyo angayi affect nangjani yakho. Usole bathakazi, usole Satan. Kan no, wena unangjana kunayimpo naye and kuko konke timbo lesitendako thine ncenye uyalala nemuntu niyahlukana because in relationship vese kwaba nalokulala nani and then after that you never do a cleansing nangabe ubelieve leswatini ondalo kwendako thina laba believe eBhayibhelini wo fasting nani yabo asikwendi lembo leyo ujamba into another relationship kusesenale mademon aloya kusesenale spirit aloya kusesenale soul aloya and la mademon lawa angazahlangana atokhoza avoke empilweni yakho angifuni ukukenga atokhoza avoke empilweni yakho so inzabe ma spirits serious mana njani le bantu sexy the way lesebayenda yaba casual ngakhona
I think I'll give you Linda. I think lenye info le yenda ukuthi lo mjolo unyise ngalendlela le when it comes to this is that kunala majide mapholo nani alala
and kuloko ncesi kukhathalumi kulendvo lena lenyindvo lokubekisa nje ngalabantu betimoto nani okay angithi nje bami labanemali usually you cancel abanye abantu bathwele nani and lokuyaye kwendeke kulendvo tabo kuyukhanze ukuthi kunalezi vumelana sekuthi kuze kuphume lamabhadla ku sleep with someone alale ne girlfriend yakho lele tsanza timoto letsanza inini ibuyi tofake la wena awukendi lutho shem awukendi lutho
cause Jesus sawuke
awukendi lutho the way is sexless sensitive ngakhona and it's in sitshela ukuthi nje vela hawu batali banemona nani kanti no uNkulunkulu lembo uyalela lento le hayibo it's nani uya understand awuslama spirits kwendekana and kuyayikhoza havoc but
without you not knowing without you knowing or without you
usola bathakathi wena usole lo make lo make zibanibani lapha ngenhla kwasekhayikini usole ukuthi wena vele nje iNkulunkulu akuthanzi kanti no nguwe nakwayigwayi wakho uyabona utshela ukuthi wena usikhokho selicasi kanti no solo yathaphuta
bengisafuna ukuthi ku-emphasize Mphumelelo ukuthi but soyishito leli point le ukuthi bahambe bathi ngiyafika mina ngiyakusoma uyangana kanti ubuya le and ubuya etinfeni mhlawumbe le kodwa Nkosi yami but anyways guys angati lokho kanjani but we need to be vigilant when it comes to this thing in fact asesike si decide ukuthi sidawuke because I know it will be hard to say no to sex but let's say no to sex guys asike decide and angikhulumela I mean I say no to sex it's okay I can asike decided to be vigilant when it comes to the way we choose to go around sleeping with other people because it might not be about you but it also it's just like HIV it's just like sexually transmitted diseases. Think of it like that. They've provided condoms or whatsoever to protect us around that. Let us find a way, guys, which is protecting each other from the spirits that comes with. Because some of the spirits, maybe even agasigo ngekuthi lo mvu vele wa choose wafaka whatsoever. But they might be generational. They might be whatsoever.
Next nje kuna gogo lokunyanyile enzaweni akufake lesicitho. And lesicitho leso automatically nangilala nawo ngidosithatha. Ngithatha lamabhada akho mina bebathe ngiyangena ku interviews ngifuna imisebenzi kumile nzi siyekele kusola bathakathi nangabe nje uyati ukuthi wena usikhokho selicasi hamba on the cleansing kulolo believe lakiko but mina nalo angeke to advertise uNkulunkulu angeke to advertise uNkulunkulu but do spiritual cleansing, do fasting, do pray, do read the Bible. I think for lokhu nje I think a 21-day fasting can do nangabe so uyabona ukuthi hayi khona kunembole ngahambi kahle tawufaka kuphethe kuyohlola la uyohlola khona but nje yey hey,
not a question per se, but just my 2 cents also that, I think Linfoyama soul ties, one, is a topic that has been just, we're told by our parents. My parents taught me.
No, hey, go mistake lenkulu naloko ngakhuluma ngemtsholo lamakhaya.
My village, I think it's so important kakhulu lokuthi we need to really, people need to know that 3%, just imagine in a week, with 5 guys. That's 15%, and then I'm going to go to my boyfriend. Now we're talking Umjolo, ne? And you realize why we always arguing, maybe. Always, Pela. I could see, always, just don't get when I'm young. Why are you leaving the door open? Arguing. Your life is in shambles. There's just so much. And it's always, it's what Mphumelelo is saying, it's always the bad that comes in. Always the bad takes over.
Angsi lembo ikaso, that is why let indumbe nanan. Ngeva basho ukuthi kuyendeka kuthiwe nje kuze kuphumele embambolala nemuntu. Lokusho ukuthi kuphuma lo lokubi. Lo mvu uhambile wagezela inhlanhla. But nasekalala nemuntu kuphumela la kuwe. Shothi vele kuphuma lo lokubi.
And you're making a covenant besides nje spiritual. Ingadi is very strong. Alone.
Iyodwa nje blood oath nan.
Blood is the reason why alive is because we have blood flows. So that's also something that should come in. I think I don't know how we can just emphasize on it. Don't have sex. Stop sleeping around.
Abstain, guys. Abstain.
Let's abstain, guys.
Hlala ngentombi girl vala ziphu mfethu.
A true facer will not have sex. Until he or she is married. That's what we're saying.
Cause lo mshado kunale timvo labese soyati protector. Yabo, that is why nase ushadile seyivumelekile ngalokuthi sekunale sikhiya lesesikhona sekuvalela lama demon Jesus ningangithinsi sekuthinzeka le candesta
ngifuna introduce le dynamic here ukuthi we haven't in this society we haven't had the chance. I'm happy Linda you're saying your parents they had some conversation with you related to this. In a home setting, we're never really given the chance or the platform lakhona sikhulunyiswa about letindzaba takamjolo. Ngiva ngazuthi we are not parented when it comes to that. The only thing that they will do or that they will say is to rebuke it or to as if kulkhilo or what uyabona so much so baze ba umfana maka mithi or whatsoever but hey usishaya ngelihlazo whatsoever. I want us to introduce the dynamic that says what can we say to parents maybe that they are watching or whatsoever, or not even parents, but how can we encourage faces to spark those conversations amongst with their parents or their family or their guidance, to say they need it in preparation of themselves and the young adults that they are. Because since sitfole that 6 months counseling, being prepared for umshad, umangale ukuthi impilo yami for life ito preparation 6 months.
Imagine.
But most esikoleni niyafunza ngako. Esikoleni sifunza about how asesivete baleni. Esikoleni abasifundisi ukuthi kujolwa kanjani. Basifundisa about the sexual reproduction system.
Kuthi umitha kusuke
kwendeke kanjani. Asiniketwa letikhali asicishwa batali asenisikhulumisene siyafuna noma ngabe kutocela kube difficult or sibe stiff, especially masoto ngicela masengimdzala kutaba stiff kanti mawucala engikhula I will know ukuthi it's a conversation that we sometimes have. Mfundzise kancane kancane. I don't know what would you say, how would you encourage?
Okay, mina nje just like I said nasicala la ukuthi kusoma kujola nani comes natural. So I would advise batali ukuthi babakhulumise bambana ngalembole yabona, like lo mfana ngeke futhi umvimbe ukuthi uyajola, ngeke uvimbe ukuthi uyasoma, ngeke uvimbe ukuthi uyagana. So wena one thing you can do ukuthi umbekele lama consequences emjolo yabona, wazi wambekela lokho
ungamthusi
ungamthusi because lenye imvo labanga understand batali ukuthi waba street emntwaneni ngila prove khona umfana ukuthi ngiclever yena yabo. So umntwana kufuna uunderstand the century lesesiphila kayo kukiyo, ukhulume ngalama topics alele sekwendekanya, nikhulume nembanakho yabona, bese uyamtshela ama-consequences, uyambekisela ama-examples ukuthi okay nakwendeka so what are the consequences, yabo. So I think in that way kungasita ukuthi lo mfana ngisho akwenda lento athi ukuthi yini ama-consequences abo, sekukuye ukuthi wenda njani, yabo, cause kuko konke ngeke umvimbe futhi ngathi kanti umvimba ngathi usuku umbangele amabhandi, yabo. So i-advice yami I think ngaba ngileyo.
And also on the faces themselves, the young people themselves, how they can approach their parents, go to spark at this conversation, seeking their advice from the early age as they can be. I think we should also, I don't know, what do you want to add? Go say how do they, we are kuluma ino na magwako.
Mina makwami ngumnganami ngisambida ngamake phela. Yo angisakompathi nje ngisizi like we talk about everything. Noma okay kunyalo hey ekungithethe isikhathi introduce intombatana kumaka. Ngicale bese ngimdala ngina 26 if I'm not mistaken. Introduce intombatana kumaka. Ngandlabe ngisolo ngidiva ngathi nje nginanga yena bekabona ukuthi khona lokuchubeka akabone ama calls nani yabo, but then somehow umntalo wakho I think kulokunya ngasikhana kukhuda, yabona nakakukhuda kuthi in la kufuna bese umngena khona kuthi girl noma time sengimtsala, yabona ndawo cabana but then sengimtsala ngicela siyikhulumise nento nayo
because kuyangihlupha.
Yeah, cause ngeke kujike sengimtsala wena lesingafanele sikwende ukuthi ngicela siyikhulumise ukuthi wena ungathini kuze singadisappointani singendeni ini ngicocele nje ngemjolo nifike kanjani ninamake la, uyabona yini lengagaza yini lokungenda ukuthi ngivimbe nekuthi singagcini kwenteke kumithisana nani yabo. Inkinga batali nyalo man ngicumbe batali sebende bafake libonza lekuthi nje umfana ngumbana kanti no umfana kufuna ube flexible naye kuze ukhona kumkhulisa umfana kufuna umvulele le allowance ekuthini khona ukukhuluma. No ngilokukhulumisana umfundise ngempilo mina ngaka ngilokhuluma nje liqiniso mina makwami lokhu ngaka ngina 28 makwami wangishaka ngi2 mina the only thing bayangishaya ngayo magama. So lokumcwa kakhulu ukukhuluma embaneni wamkhulumisa nani mina nginengikhalembi mina wangishaya ngazi vele bosuku ngibangele amabhandi usangende kakhulu le. So no kanjani no kunegwama emhlabeni
Gwama ushaya kayi2 awumadi baba.
Anse esikoleni bayashaya esikoleni nani
bese uyagwama
yabo
emkhumbula
sitawubuye esikhulume ngalo.
We went to the same high school. I think it was Form 1. Anyways, the same. I want to cut it short because of time, guys. It has been a great conversation. I know Gutsi Guneng Loksele. I know Gutsi Guneng Mhlawumbe ntakbuta kuma comments or draw in as comments from you guys or as your own perspective and all that. But I just really want to say thank you so much. This is one topic let's see and it justice because of time or whatsoever. But we might have a part 2. I don't know. We might have a part 2. I still think we do need to.
No, Lena, it seems like it will also need part 5.
I still think we do need to introduce a female part on this because Nambuto Lembuto Robo Lengfuna way. You know,
that's just not what I stay quick.
But thank you so much, guys, for staying up until this far. In the length and see you next time, guys. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. We are going to go show something. Otherwise, from me, coffee, let's go.
Can we just say thank you to Mphumelelo? My questions, not all of them are answered, but he's coming back.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
So thank you.
Make sure you write them down.
I will. Thank you so much for coming and being our first guest ever. So exciting. Please say bye to the faces.
Faces, it was good having you today, and it was good kuba hosted la nangjana, but kuko konke Maibonga said you shouldn't forget to subscribe, you shouldn't forget to do blah blah blah. But Machita, don't forget to teaser. Don't forget to teaser.
He is a facer, by the way. He has become our face. Otherwise, until next time, Mr. Tanza Makai. Gulungile Gapai. Umjolo wise.